Hi, Gregor Philp here. Just like to tell you about an album that's coming out on the 1st of May 2020. Swiss Family Orbison on vinyl. It's a band I joined 25 years ago? No, more, 30 years ago. Anyway, it came out in 1997 and it's full of bonkers power pop.
I'm in love with the girl and the club where we are cruising. I'm in love with the boy when her gender gets confusing.
But mainly great songwriting from Keith Matheson, Kit Clark, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody thinks about it. One little anecdote that I remember from the time that we were all working together very intensely, me, Keith and Kit certainly would get together in our respective flats and absolutely hammer out arrangements and harmonies, and it taught me a heck of a lot, particularly about songwriting. And I remember being in a van late at night coming back from a gig in deepest Yorkshire, and the leaves were on the road. It must have been autumn. And I remember Keith, for fun, it was actually just for hilarity, just singing mad songs about I'm in love with the trees and the things and all this kind of stuff. And we thought, haha, that's a laugh. But then I remember thinking, that's good. And then I don't know how long later, I heard Keith and Kit have a go at it, and it turned into this bonkers, really fast-paced song about mad clubbing. I'm in love with the girl. I mean, it's even faster than that.
With the tongue and the tease and the willingness to please.
Crazy. I remember thinking, right, okay, that's what you can do. So I want you to experience the great songwriting and mad energy on this record. It's a big part of our lives. Buy it. 1st of May 2020. Swiss Family Orbison. Thank you.
I'm in love with the world. I'm in love, wouldn't you say? I'm in love, my, hey, hey. I'm in love with the boy. I'm in love with the girl. I'm in love with the world. I'm in love.
Yeah. Call from the Swiss Family Orbison here. Just delighted to see that our album that we recorded way back in the mid-90s has been released by Assai Records today on bright banana yellow vinyl. I'm looking forward to hearing my copy when it arrives, but just thinking back to the time when we made the album, it was an absolute blast to make. We spent a lot of time in dingy recording studios, we spent a lot of time in the back of vans touring the songs around. Always great fun, and I moved away from Dundee a long time ago now, and I still miss the boys every day. It would have been brilliant if we could have all got back together for a day like today, but unfortunately things being as they are, not to be. However, I have hugely fond memories of that time, and the boys in the band will be my pals forever. What can I say? I'm in love with the fact that it's out there.
Hi guys, Keith from Swiss Family Orbison here. A couple of things, I'm not going to go through every track in this little video, but a couple of things that popped into my head today. One being when we were finishing the arrangement and lyrics for 7 Times, it was with Kit and I in my little pokey flat in Abbotsford Place. We remember trying to get a wee bit dark and dangerous with it while we were eating my mum's shepherd's pie and sculling 2 bottles of red wine to get to the end of it.
And you get ahead, and I'll get alive.
That popped into my head for whatever reason. And the other thing, while we were recording it, the thing that I loved most, and it's a really fond memory of mine, when we were doing the backing vocals for Candle Lane, specifically in the mid-8 section.
Can you imagine a heart that bleeds for such an early morning?
Gregor and Colin and I were all in Inner City Sound,
Seagate Studios, Keith.
all standing between baffled partitions with blankets over the top and singing it all live, and it's all full voice.
It's the same picture without the pain.
God, I wish that I could take that top harmony full voice these days. It's the way that I always want to do vocals in the studio to this day. Really, really proud of the album. It's been remastered by Robin Sutherland, and I can tell you it's all the better for it. Who doesn't like vinyl?
Joined now by Kit Clark.
Hiya folks, Swiss Family Kit here. Really happy this record's coming out on vinyl at last, the way it was supposed to be. I was touching it earlier. The vinyl. I've got a weird memory of, and it's not from the actual making of the album. It was after, once it was eventually finished. I'd got one of these wee mini iPods, is that what you call them? Yep. iPod Shuffle. I got for my Christmas from Gary, actually, all those years ago. And so I stuck the album on it to see how the mixes sound as I was walking about town. And when I got to the bottom of Candle Lane, which was, it was at the Candle Lane was just next to the studio, right, which was Seagate Studios, Keith, by the way, not Inner City Sound. Seagate Studios in the Seagate, yeah. And we used to get free parking there when we were recording, so that's kind of what happened with the song Candle Lane. Keith played me that opening riff, just sitting on his couch one night, and I just instantly started singing, and I sung Take a Trip Down Candle Lane. Originally it was If You Want to Park Your Peugeot, because that's what Gregor was driving at the time, full of gear. But anyway, Candle Lane runs down from there, down to the Port Authority building, and I was down at the bottom end of the docks end, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stick Candle Lane on and walk up Candle Lane. So I was at the very bottom of Candle Lane. I hit play. You had Keith go, I went, take a trip down, and right on the beat I started walking in time with the music. And the bizarre thing is, the final fucking chord went just as it came out the top of my piece. So the song lasts exactly the time of what it takes for me to walk in time with it from the bottom of Candle Lane to the top. Couldn't have planned that if I tried. Yeah, so sorry we can't do the gig for you right now. Hopefully we will be able to at one point, because I just ordered a big load of t-shirts, and my pal Doogie here is the only person that got one. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you get the album. Hope you really enjoyed it. I loved Robin's remastering of it. And stay awake.
So it was with this drum kit that I headed to Seagate Studios in Dundee to record the first album with the Swiss Family Orbison. Now, it was quite a daunting task because I didn't know the guys that well. I'm not from Dundee, but they invited me to be part of the band, and it was great fun. But the reason it was daunting is because, you know, I'd been in Deacon Blue, and, you know, we'd sometimes take quite a while to make a record because we were supported by a major record company. So, you know, we could take a day, maybe even longer, just to get the drum sound. But we had 2 days to do the whole thing. So it was pretty scary to have, you know, to finish it all. The drums had to be done, the bass had to be done, the guitars had to be done. Pretty much everything, you know, the lead vocals had to be done. I think they did a couple of overdub vocals, but not much. And so we had to get it done. But I shouldn't have worried, because right from the start with the Swiss Family Orbison, there was a real synergy between everyone in the band. The way they played was cool. There was a real groove there. The songs were fantastic. I think that Keith and Kit wrote some great stuff, and there was a real kind of slight tension in that relationship, which added to the kind of the edge in the songs as well. So it was great, really good. And I sort of came in there, and it was just a joy to be part of. Great fun. And my one memory of the middle evening when we were recording the record, Actually, we went for a fish supper, and I thought, I need to be healthy. I need to have some health. So I ordered some mushrooms in this chippy. What I didn't realise, of course, is they were deep fried mushrooms, and when I bit into them, all the grease and the fat, the boiling hot, molten lava, grease and fat ran down my chin and almost burnt my face off. So that was a great memory of Dundee cuisine. But making the record was brilliant fun, and basically I've, forged lifetime friendships with these guys as a result of that experience. I hope you enjoyed the record. I think we originally always wanted to do it on vinyl, and here's the opportunity to hear it on vinyl as well. So have fun, and I was going to play my drums there, but I've got lockdown hair. Look at that. I've got hair from the 80s. Enjoy the record. Bye.